All right, hang on. Let me make sure everything is good before we get something going. Okay, yeah, we're good. We're good. Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right, Shalom.
Shalom.
First and foremost, we want to give all praises to
Yahweh
Yahweh,
Bash.
Shem, Yahweh Shai, Shem Kahakwadash. A double honors to the apostles, elders of Great Millstone, who taught us this truth. Sincere Shalom to the hopeful elect. All right, and we want to make a quick lesson going into pretty much how the men of the Lord is going to be the last ones left. All right, when everything falls apart, right? When there's no more, tough guys and no more so-called alpha males to stand up, okay, for what's right and what's wrong. Okay, it's going to be the men of the Lord. That's going to be the last voice that everyone hears. All right, because that's what the men of the Lord, the prophets, were set up to do in the first place. All right, the prophets were set up to, deliver a message from the Heavenly Father. All right, regarding prophecy, regarding what happened in the past, right, and linking the two time periods together. See, only the men of the Lord have that ability to do that on this planet Earth. All right, even when you hear all these other podcasters and all these wise guys, talk about space and the moon and what a woman should be and what God is. Okay, they don't have the full understanding. All right, because they don't know prophecy. Okay, and they don't know how to link prophecy with the current events. All right, that's going to be the men of the Lord. Okay, that's going to be put on that stage. All right, for everybody to see who had the true knowledge the entire time. Okay,
Sure.
So you got any precepts or what?
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, go ahead.
This is Psalm 94:16. It says, "Who will rise up for me against the evildoers, or who will stand up for me against the workers of iniquity?"
Yeah, go ahead and break it down. Yep.
And that's that's the question. Really, that's the men of the Lord out there on the highways and the byways, preaching this word, sounding the alarm, right? Scriptures talk about raise the voice like a trumpet. That's the men of the Lord out there actually giving our people a warning, sounding the alarm. It says, "Who will stand up for me against the evildoers?" Right, the wicked of Esau, the other nations, even the wicked of our people, or who will stand up for me against the workers of iniquity. And that's what we're doing.
Right, and yeah, and that's what the Heavenly Father, okay, has set us up to do. All right, and a lot of people you got like niggas like Andrew Tate, right, and all these other so-called activists, woke activists, Farrakhan, Rizza Islam, and all these niggas. You know what I'm saying? To the common eye, those are the dudes, okay, in this society that looks like they're standing up against the matrix. They're standing up against the powers that be, okay? But a lot of them dudes are actually paid off, man. You know what I'm saying? And when it really comes down to it, you know what I mean? When it really comes down to who's gonna stand courageous, okay, at that final moment, it's gonna be the men of the Lord. Okay, because Esau, he's about to put the squeeze on everybody, man. Okay, Esau is about to put a major squeeze on people's lifestyles, man, and people are about to change their tune up. Okay, a lot of people are getting ready to change their entire tune, their entire story, just like that nigga Andrew Tate changed his tune up when they sent him to jail. Right, he came back singing a different story. You know what I mean? Before he went into jail, it was this alpha male machismo. Watch out, the global elites are trying to enslave you. And then the nigga came back from jail, and now he's politically correct. He's careful with his words. He's not talking about homosexuals anymore, right? He's not getting on women as much anymore, right? He's trying to be a friendly podcaster now. See that those are niggas that are not cut, okay, to walk that path, man, that the men of the Lord is gonna have to walk, man. Because the path we gonna have to walk is we gonna get put on the main stage in front of everybody, and we gonna have to back up everything we've been out here saying on the highways and hedges, man. All right. Is there more on that? Because I'm looking for this precept real quick.
Yeah, I think that was it.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and pull your next one and go ahead and speak on it while I look on this precept real quick. I'm trying to look for this.
Well, next one I have is Ezekiel 9:4.
Okay.
It says, "And the Lord said unto him, Go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof." And that's what the men of the Lord are out there doing on our faith. And it says, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof. And that mark is in the Hebrew, it's the what. It means a mark of exemption from judgment. Right? Because the Lord, we're getting ready to see a whole lot of death. All right? And the only ones that are going to be protected from the said perils, the scriptures go into time of judgment like never before, the time of Jacob's trouble. But he shall be saved out of it. And that's going to be the elect.
Right. And, you know, and the men of the Lord, okay, we going to be the ones that's going to keep the same story to the end. Right. We ain't going to be out here, you know, cussing out America, right, and prophesying destruction. And then when Esau grab us up, you know what I'm saying? Oh, no, never mind. No, there is no Yahweh Shai. No. There is no, you know, no Jacob's trouble. You know, homosexuals are good people. You're not going to hear that out of the men of the Lord, but you're going to hear that out of these false prophets that's risen up, man. Okay? Right? Because the men of the Lord have been sealed with what the brother just read, the mark of exemption. That mark of exemption, okay, provides us pretty much infinite knowledge, right? And it also gives us the courage, okay, and the steadfastness to speak the words of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai with great boldness. Get that precept, get that precept real quick where it talks about the righteous shall stand in great boldness. Yeah, let's get that. Right.
This is Wisdom of Solomon, the 5th chapter in the 1st verse. It says, "Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness."
Yeah, then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, ultimately what we're doing, man, is bold. You know what I'm saying? I don't see, you know, Farrakhan and Rizza Islam, you know, and that dude Kevin Samuels that died. You know what I mean? I don't see them dudes, you know what I mean, going out to the highways and hedges, okay, proclaiming righteousness to their people, man. You know what I'm saying? For the most part, them dudes is just monetizing off of the views and the streams that they get. They're about money. Right. You know what I'm saying? That's not boldness. They, you know, they a lot of them niggas is caught up with a 501c3 charter. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them dudes is pretty much sold out and they bought and paid for it. Right? So if they're already bought and paid for it like that, all it's gonna take is Esau, you know, pretty much tapping on their shoulder and telling them, hey, look, it's time to, you know, switch that activist story up. It's time for you to start promoting this mark of the beast. It's time for you to start promoting this faggot agenda. It's time for you to start promoting this wickedness, this, you know what I mean? Because they've already sold themselves for naught, man. Okay? Right. So they're not bold, man. It's the righteous that's going to stand, okay, with great boldness. Go ahead.
It says, when they
read it again.
Yeah, this is Wisdom of Solomon 5:1. "Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him."
Yeah, and who's the ones that afflicted us? You know, you could read Psalms the 83rd, Psalms the 83rd chapter, right? Psalms 83 on that, all right? And it gives a detailed list on, Shalom, Bayah, it's brother Bayah in the comment board,
bro.
Right? Shalom. Yabashim Shabbat. But it gives it gives a detailed description on who our enemies are. You know what I'm saying? The Hagarenes, the Egyptians, Esau, Edom, number one, right? Elam, you know what I'm saying? Ishmael, Ham, right? Those are the individuals that afflicted us, man. Those are the individuals that you know, made our yoke heavy, man. You know what I'm saying? Put chains upon our necks, sold us on the transatlantic slave trade. Shalom, the brother Tazamak, Yahbashim Shabbat.
Come on, bro.
Yeah, you know, put us on the transatlantic slave trade. You know what I'm saying? They're afflicting us to this day, right? Because when you go in your local neighborhoods, what do you have? You have all of these corporations that are set up by these other nations, right? Moab's orange chicken, rat, you know what I mean, weasel kitchen shit. You know what I'm saying? Elam selling tobacco. You know what I mean? Selling weaves to the black woman. Ishmael selling cigarettes, right? The so-called white, and then the so-called white man is the spearhead of everything, man. So those are the individuals that afflicted us, man. All right, we're standing in great boldness, okay, by going out there and telling the truth, because really what we're doing, okay, is treasonous. All right. If this was the Roman Empire, okay, they would have locked us up by now. We really wouldn't have got this far, all right, with the spirit of the Lord, okay, in the preaching that we're doing. They would have locked us up by now, man. They would have said that we're in rebellion to the Caesar, right? And they would have said that, you know what I mean, we're pretty much rebels to society, okay? But, you know, the Wadi Yahweh Shem Yahushai has pretty much manufactured this society at this point to where, you know, certain laws and decrees have been passed for free speech and stuff like that. So now the Lord has put his prophets on the stage, and nobody can move the Lord's prophets until the Lord says it's time. Okay, keep going.
Right. It says, and have made no account of his labors.
Right, they made no account of our labors, right? Because, you know, the so-called white man, he don't give a fuck about, you know what I mean? He don't give a fuck about, you know, what we do and you know, the way we built up his kingdom, and you know what I'm saying, and the salt, the flavor, right, that we provided, so he's able to thrive in this kingdom, right? He's paying Jake minimum wage, right? Jake is out here getting evicted. Okay, you know how many Jakes is at the county building trying to get food stamps and shit? You know what I'm saying? This devil don't make no account of our labors, man. He got Issachar getting picked up at Home Depot, right? The so-called Mexicans getting picked up at Home Depot, slaving, right, doing slave work. You know what I mean? And he don't even pay them minimum wage at all. He get them niggas like, okay, here's $75 for the day, after they just worked a 12-hour shift doing landscaping and construction, man. That's the devil for you, though, man. Okay, he's made no account of our labors, man. Okay, so let's get real quick. Give me this precept, Mark. Let's get Mark 4, and I want you to start at 16.
Yeah, this is Mark 4:16. It says, and these are they likewise which are sown on stony ground, but when they have heard the word, immediately they receive it with gladness.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that's going into you know, because you got a lot of like Israelites, you know, like up and coming Israelites, you know what I mean, that came into this truth. You know, them fancy garment Israelites, man. You know what I mean? Those you know, those Jakes who really don't know what this is about, who really don't understand the trials and the tribulations, okay, that it takes to be a firm believer of Yahweh Shem Shai. It's just one big patty cake circus to them, man. Okay, right. That's them who receive it with gladness. You know what I'm saying? And you know, because this word it does come with liberty. You know, it comes with a lot of good news. You know. Go ahead.
It says, and have no root in themselves, and so endure but for a time. Afterward, when affliction or persecution ariseth for the word's sake, immediately they are offended.
Yeah, read that one more time. Read that one more time.
Mark 4:17, and have no root in themselves, and so
They have no
endure.
root in themselves. See, this whole thing is you got to have root, all right, in this truth. You have to have a deep understanding, okay, of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. You got to have a deep understanding of what you're a part of, man.
Right.
You know what I mean? And a lot of these jakes, they have no idea what the hell is going on, man. Okay, right? They haven't counted the cost. They like us being in this truth, us the brothers that I know. Hang on, Salakia. The brothers that I know, right? Okay, I think that works. That worked. Yeah, the brothers that I know, you know what I'm saying? We're constantly meditating on, okay, what if Esau grab us up? Okay, what if we got to lose this on this side? What if we got, what if our children, got to go back to the spirit world? What if we got to watch our mama go back to the spirit world? What if we got to go back to the spirit world? You see, we constantly meditate on those things because, we understand that's the condition of this battle, man. Right? You could lose your life. You could lose family members. We've already lost the world. We've already lost the reputation that we had when we was in the world. You see, but some jakes try to merge that worldly shit into this truth, man. Right? So then they become, the nigga been in the truth for 7 years and he's still a novice. He still don't understand the milk, right? Because he hasn't really counted the costs. Keep going.
It says, and so endure but for a time. Afterward,
yeah, keep going. My bad.
When affliction or persecution arises for the word's sake, immediately they are offended.
Yeah, immediately they are offended, man. Okay, and that's going for these false Israelites, and that's going for all these political leaders that you see all over the internet, man. When that persecution come, man, okay, because Esau, he is going to persecute so-called truthers, all right? All right, they've been setting up the grid for quite some time, man. Going back to 2020, that's all you've been seeing in the news is clamp down on free speech, hate groups. We need to target hate groups. We need to do this to individuals that are speaking outright against, the LGBT community. You know what I'm saying? That's all you've been seeing. So, all they waiting on is, for the economy to collapse, for society to shut down, for martial law, because in martial law, right, martial law pretty much, retracts your liberty as a citizen. You're no longer a citizen, you're a slave. So now they can move on certain bills that they passed regarding, stopping people's free mobility in society, if you get what I'm saying, right? So, the free speech and the truthers and everybody who's been speaking the truth, you know what I mean, on TikTok and Instagram and, just everything like that. You know what I mean? You've been seeing a big influx of people just speaking the truth, uncovering secrets. Hey, you got to understand that Esau got a database, right? He has a database of everybody who's been doing that. Okay, so nobody's got away, man. All right, nobody's got away with this devil. Look up something called the FEMA red, blue, and yellow list, man. Okay,
oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The red list are outspoken ministers like us, individuals who are breaking down the truth, right? The prophets, ultimately, right? Okay. The blue list are individuals who listen to the prophets. You know what I'm saying? Who might not be prophets or who might not be speakers, but they listening, right? They gravitate into the word in a major way, right? Those are going to be the two classes, okay, that Esau is going to come down with fury, man. Okay, because he has to get us out of society, man. All right, he has to get us completely out of society, man. All right, for him to set up this new world order the correct way. He can't have us out there prophesying and cussing out homosexuals and cussing out pedophiles and shit while this nigga is doing full blown new world order.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He has to get us out the way. Okay. And a lot of dudes, Okay, a lot of people who haven't count the cost is going to get caught up in the red list and the blue list situation. They're going to get caught up in that, man. You know what I'm saying? They're going to get caught up in that. All right? And they're not going to be ready for it. It's only going to be the men of the Lord, man. Okay? It's only going to be the men of the Lord. So finish that off. Go to the next verse. Yeah, go to the next two verses, and I'm gonna read something this brother Tazamak put on the comment board. Go ahead.
Okay. It says, afterward, when affliction or persecution arises for the word's sake, immediately they are offended. And these are they which are sown among thorns, such as hear the word, and the cares of this world, and the deceitfulness of riches, and the lust of other things entering in, choke the word, and it becometh unfruitful.
Right, and that's it on that. But yeah, you know what I mean? That's what's going to make a lot of people turn back, right? That's what's going to make a lot of people, you know, when Esau comes down with the hammer and be like, hey, you was one of them Hebrew Israelites. You was that dude with that podcast that was bringing out government secrets, right? And Esau start locking individuals up for those type of things. The cares of this world, the lust of the flesh, the riches is what's going to make a lot of people be like, nah, never mind. Nah, that wasn't me. Nah. I don't believe in Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Nah, I don't believe in none of that. Never mind on that. You see? But the men of the Lord, okay, we ain't got nothing in this world already, man.
Right.
Okay? We ain't got shit. You know, brothers got fucked up credit scores for real, man. You know what I mean? You know, and that's real, man. And, you know, we ain't got nothing. Because you know, I'm not saying, you know, be irresponsible with your credit score. If you can get a good credit score in Babylon, whatever, that's cool. But I'm just speaking the facts, man. You know, a lot of us is just living life on the edge, man. We need this place to shut down, man. You know what I mean? Our lives are just tossed with the wind in Babylon the Great, man, and all over the four corners of the earth. Okay, the men of the Lord, we live rough lives, man. So the care of this world and the lust of the flesh and all that shit, we're conquering that now, man. You see, we're conquering that now. We're already feeling the, you know, that feeling of what it's like to not have certain things. You know what I'm saying? To you know, to you know, be on your last $5 for the week. You know what I mean? To be, you know, to go out to the hedges, highways and hedges, and people laugh at you. People call you crazy. You know what I'm saying? We're already feeling that. So when the Lord puts us on the front stage and it's time for us to, you know, give the testimony to the whole world, because, hey, look, the men of the Lord, we're going to be televised, man. You best believe it, man. Okay, before this is all said and done, all right, we're going to be televised, and we're going to be on major news channels, man. All right, we're going to be on major news channels, man. Before this is all over, man. Okay, everybody is going to get the word of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, man. All right. So when that happens, man, okay, it's going to be a walk in the park to us, man. All right, it's going to be a walk in the park, because it's going to be like, well, you know, we ain't really got nothing anyways. We might as well tell these nasty demons, you know what I mean, what it is. You know,
Right.
Fuck you, nigga, this kingdom is going down, man. All right, and that's going to be the men of the Lord that's going to stand with that with that firm gospel, man. It ain't going to be the Christian church. It ain't going to be the Muslims. It ain't going to be the 5%ers or whatever, you know, bullshit knowledge section these niggas is a part of. It's going to be the prophets of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, man, the elect, man. All right. So let me get this. Are you able to see a comment board, Shamari?
No, I can't
Okay.
see anything.
All right. Yeah, I can see it. Yeah. So let me get this right real quick. The Tazmach put it up on here. This is Matthew 10:19. It says, "But when they deliver you up, take no thought how or what ye shall speak, for it shall be given you in that same hour which ye shall speak." Right. You see? Okay? Because we're going to get delivered up, man. All right? And the Lord is going to be guiding our mouth. All right? When we got to be presented to these Supreme Court rulers and these judges, and they put us on television, right? You know, they're going to be trying to make us look crazy. They're going to be trying to ask us all types of crazy shit, right? right, about what we've been saying. Do you really believe that women can only have sex with one man? Do you really believe that the white man is the devil? Do you really believe this? They're going to get all their lawyers. They're going to get all their prosecutors. Okay? They're going to get the wise men of Babylon to come compete. All right? Come contest what we've been saying, man. And we're going to have to stand firm, man.
Right.
Okay? We cannot renege, man. All right? We can't backpedal in that situation. That's our time to shine, man. All right, and a lot of them niggas is gonna be threatening us with death, man. Right. If you believe in Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, that's treasonous. You see this guillotine right here? The guillotine might be 3 feet away from you. Them niggas just got, just keep pressing the button, and motherfucker just keep going up and down, and you like, shit, that motherfucker looks sharp, yo. You know what I mean? That's what your flesh is telling you, but your spirit is gonna have to be like, man, fuck it, man. If I gotta die for this, whatever, yo. You know what I mean? I'm going to tell you niggas what it is, man, at the end of all this, because that's what Yahweh Bashim Yahushai instructed us to do. The Lord said, take no thought on what you should say or what you say. You know what I mean? Basically, don't think about what you're going to say, man. The Lord is going to give you the words to say, man. All right? The Lord is going to give you the words to say. Okay? You're not going to have to worry about, what you're going to have to say. The Lord is going to be right there in the courtroom with you, man.
That's right.
Get the verse above, just to get the context of that verse I just read. Matthew 10:18. It says, and ye shall be brought before governors and kings for my sake, for a testimony against them and the Gentiles. You see? So we're going to be brought before the judges and the rulers and the kings, and you know what I'm saying? Well, ultimately, the king is Esau Edom, okay? The U.S. government, man. All right, the judicial Congress, all them niggas. You know what I mean? Right? They might bring brothers to the Pentagon and hold trial. You see?
Yeah.
Now, what were you gonna say?
Oh yeah, if I could say, we literally gonna be like Daniel in the lion's den. Those life or death situations. The 3 holy children in the midst of the furnace. But we gonna have to stay firm and trust in Yahweh Bashim Yahushai that He's gonna get us out of that.
That's right. Yeah. You know what I mean? That's exactly what it's gonna be like. It's gonna be life and death wagered against you at that moment, man. And I was gonna say, what do you think somebody like Andrew Tate? What's another one of these goddamn these spokesmen that's fresh and fit? Nico, you know what I mean? What do you think dudes like them is gonna do in that position, man? They're gonna crumble, and they're gonna take the mark of the beast, man. Okay, they're gonna take that mark of the beast, man. Okay, because they don't have no root. They never, all you got to do is threaten them niggas with wiping out their bank account, man, and they all game. Oh, okay, yeah. I mean, come on, man. You ain't got to do all that. Look, I'll tell you anything you want to know, man. I'll tell you where they hiding. You know what I mean? It's gonna be motherfuckers betraying each other. It's gonna be motherfuckers that's you know what I mean? Throwing each other under the bus, man. Just so they don't have to go to jail. Just so they don't have to get their head chopped off, man. Right. That's why the Lord set up the men of the Lord, man. That's why the Lord set up the prophets, Salakia. That's why the Lord set up the prophets, because we the only ones that could do this job, man. All right, it ain't gonna be no Caucasian Captain America faggot that's gonna jump through the window and save the day, man. Okay, it's gonna be the prophets of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, those individuals that you call crazy, right, out there on the highways and hedges, man. Okay, right. You got another precept? If you ain't got none, it's all good, because I got one.
Con, you got it, bro.
All right, yeah. Let's give me Wisdom of Solomon 5, and we're gonna end it out on this. Give me Wisdom of Solomon 5, and I believe, what is that, 1?
Oh yeah, we already got that, right?
Did we get that? Oh yeah, we did. Okay. I want the strangeness of their salvation. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'll continue on that wisdom.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
This is Wisdom of Solomon, the 5th chapter and 2nd verse. It says, and when they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear, and shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation, so far beyond all that they look for.
Yeah, yeah. And the verse above that, verse 1, it says, the righteous standing bold, right? The righteous standing with boldness in the face of those that afflicted them. That's what's going to make this devil shiver in his boots, man. Okay? That's what's going to make this devil shiver in his boots. All right? You know, that's what's going to get him afraid, because he's going to know at that moment, oh, damn, these really are the men of the Lord. These are the prophets, man. Right? They holding on to their testimony, right, to the bitter end. You know what I mean? See, Esau is not afraid of guns. He's not afraid of threats. He's not afraid of you coming to the White House, blowing shit up, right? What is Esau ultimately trying to do? He's trying to capture your soul. That's what he is most infatuated with. That's what he wants the most out of anything. He wants the Israelite soul, okay, in his possession. You see? So when you're not willing to give that up, right? And not only are you not willing to give that up, but you know his tactics, okay, that's what puts him on the back foot. Because it's like, damn, I can't, it's just nothing that I can offer him, right, for him to relinquish his soul to me. This dude is powerful, man. You know what I mean? Go ahead.
I got you a precept, or maybe I should grab it afterward.
Okay, yeah, just go a little bit more down, and then you can grab it, and then we'll shut it out.
Okay. This is Wisdom of Solomon 5:2 again. It says, when they shall see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear, and shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation, so far beyond all that they look for.
Yeah, the strangeness of their salvation, okay? So far beyond all that they look for, because this wasn't supposed to happen, man. Right? The men of the Lord was not supposed to rise up in Esau's playbook, right? And completely enchant down his society the way that we're doing. Okay, this was not supposed to happen like this, man. Okay? And also, the stigma on the Negro, Latino, and Native American man is that we're in the ghettos, right? We're easily hypnotized. We're brainwashed. You see? So, in Esau's mind, it's like, what are you doing standing up? You know what I mean? Proclaiming God all of a sudden.
Right.
Okay? And then
we was only supposed
yeah, go ahead.
I was saying we was only supposed to be niggas and spics in these hoods. Knowing nothing. That dry bone estate.
Yeah, that's and Esau put a lot of money behind that. He put billions of dollars behind that operation. You see? But now, we're coming into remembrance, okay? And Esau has records of when the Israelites were in tune with their power and the marvelous things that Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai did for us whenever we chanted his name and whenever we, pretty much got back in good graces with the Lord, man. He knows what the Lord is capable of, and he knows what we're capable of. So he's trying to stop that at all costs. That's why he's trying to put a goddamn micro technology in people, right? Because that's going to cut off people's God gene, man. That's going to cut off people's, ability to worship the Lord in truth and spirit. You see? So you go ahead and get your precept, and then we'll shut it out.
God, this is Revelation 11:11. And after 3 days and a half, the spirit of life from the Most High entered into them, and they stood upon their feet, and great fear fell upon them which saw them.
Yeah, the spirit of life. Okay, and that's this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, man. Okay, entered into who? The men of the Lord. All right, entered into the men of the Lord. Okay, the selected souls, the elect, to stand up, okay, and prophesy the word of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, right? Tell the world, basically rebuke the world, man, because that's ultimately what the prophets is doing. We rebuking the world. No, you're not supposed to be doing this. You're not supposed to be eating that. A woman is not supposed to be having sex with this many men, right? These are lifestyles that people have been accustomed to over generations of hypnosis, man. So now we come out of nowhere, You know what I mean? Talking about you can't do this, can't do that, and then the Bible backs it up. You see, those are the men. That's what it means that the men of the Lord rising back on their feet, right? We got that wisdom and understanding again, man. Okay, to understand the ancient way, to understand what the Lord really requires of us, not just go to the Christian church and just tap dance with Sister Betty. You know what I'm saying? And get you a get you a plate of some sliced turkey and some macaroni cheese on Thanksgiving Day at the Christian church.
Right.
Right? That's not standing up for the Lord, man. Okay, standing up for the Lord is doing what we doing, going out to the highways and hedges, man. The Lord said, lift up thy voice as a trumpet, man. Shew my people their transgression, right? Go to the chief place of concourse, man. Okay, and tell them their sins. All right? Right in the middle where everybody's at. We out there open for any debate. We open for any type of action, whatever, man. You know what I'm saying? That's bold, man. Okay. A lot of motherfuckers who got money, millionaires, niggas who got organizations, black-owned businesses, they wouldn't dare do what we doing, man. They wouldn't dare do what we doing. They don't want to lose. They don't want to lose their financial status. They don't want to lose their social media status, man. We ain't got none of that, man. Okay? And if we got it, we don't give a fuck about it. So you can't bargain us with nothing, man. All right? So is that it?
This is one more.
Go ahead.
It says, and they heard a great voice from heaven, saying unto them, come up hither. And they ascended up to heaven in a cloud, and their enemies beheld them.
Yeah, and they ascended up because the pretty much the final moment, when America gets destroyed, the elect is going to be beamed up in what you people call UFOs, man. Okay? Right. Read that again. Read that one more time. Let me break it down.
This is Revelation 11 and 12. It says, and they heard a great voice from heaven saying unto them, come up hither. And they ascended up.
Come up, right? Because we're going to get ascended unto them UFOs, just like how you watching those movies, man. When the UFOs, they shine that beam of light down on the person, and then the person, just pretty much ascends up to the heavens, right? That's how we getting out of here, man. Okay, that's the real rapture. All right, go ahead.
And they ascended up to heaven in a cloud, and their enemies beheld them.
In a cloud. And the cloud represents the UFOs, the chariots. Okay? Because they fly in the clouds.
But yeah, that was about it, Doc.
Yeah, and it says, and their enemies beheld them. Yeah, so Esau, he gonna see. Okay, these other nations, they gonna see who really had the truth all along. Even our people, man. All right? Even the 2/3 is gonna see, like, damn, okay, those men on the corners really were telling the truth. They really were the prophets.
Right.
Right? Damn, it was them the whole time. Okay? So with that, we'll go ahead and shut it down, man, and give all praises once again to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kahakadash. Double honors to the apostles, elders, great millstone once again. Right? And the water for our brothers putting comments, putting verses on the comment board. This brother Bayah said, World Health Organization told Biden to imprison those who speak contrary to major news media outlets. That's right. Just exactly what we was going into, man. All right. So we're getting ready to get that shine. And we should have got that precept where it says, in the day of thy power, thy people shall be willing. Right? We should have got that. We should have got, and I will get thee fame in every land ye have been put to shame. Right? But we got enough, right? And we got enough people to get the point. But hey, the time's almost coming, man, to where we're gonna have to prove ourselves, man. Okay? And we're gonna have to stand firm for the Lord in front of the whole world, man. So Shalom, Yahbashim Yahushai, Brakatam. See you, brothers, out there. Lord willing, this was edifying. Shalom.
Shalom.